Hey, what's up, everybody? Jeremy Donson here with e7musicschool.com. Today we're going to be doing Youth of a Nation by P.O.D, and I'm going to take you through the tom section at the beginning here. It's going to be really, really fun to play. It's I think, very rewarding to play this. It's just super fun to do. As always, if you like this video, please do be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell, because we're going to be having videos coming out regularly with new content available and a couple of surprises coming as well. So be sure to stay tuned and check out the posts or videos that are upcoming to further go over some of those really fun, exciting announcements that we're doing for you. I think it's going to be really, really fun. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. That's why I am here, to help you guys with whatever you need. So feel free, and let's get going from the beginning here. Here we go. Okay, so on the beginning of the song, we have a cymbal roll on the ride cymbal, and the rhythm is going to go digga digga dut 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 dut, digga digga dut 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 dut, right? Okay, let's listen to that to confirm. Right, there it is, digga digga dut 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 dut. Okay. So when you play that, it's going to be a 5-stroke roll, right? So 5-stroke roll is right, right, left, left, right. Now, there's no need to stroke that. In other words, go, physically moving your wrist every time. You can just do a bounce roll or fingering roll, however you want to do that. And if you have any issues with that, just reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to help you with that. But basically, we have 5-stroke roll. Then okay, now let's put it to music and show you what it sounds like. Here we go. Now the next one is another 5-stroke roll, and then we splash. Okay, so let's put that together now. Okay, and then we have the snare part that I'm going to show you here momentarily. Okay, so now on the timing of those rhythms of the ride section, I feel like there are times where there's a huge benefit in counting it rhythmically, everything that's going on, and then there's a huge advantage of learning it by ear as far as the timing goes. And I would really recommend that this be one of those times where you just listen to the song and know where to start it by ear. So if you listen to it and you kind of get the rhythm going, like bum bum brum, bum bum bum, right? You'll start to get the idea of where it's at. But I will give you a starting point here that'll help you. But this is actually hugely beneficial to listen to the music to know where it comes in based on what's going on the guitar. So watch, here we go. So it's like 1, 2, digga digga 3, right? 1, 2, digga digga 3. So watch, let's listen again. 1, 2, digga digga 3. Right? And once you get the starting point, you just do this. Right? So 1, 2, digga digga dut 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 dut, right? 1, 2, digga digga dut 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 dut, right? Then we have this. 1, 2, 3. So then it's after 3. 1, 2, 3, digga digga dut, splash, right? So that's going to give you some counting in there. Again, I mean, I can count all of that for you, but I don't see the huge benefit in it on this specific section of the song on the ride. All right, so once we get through the ride section, now we're on to the snare fill for the intro, and then going into the really cool tom part. Here we go. So let me show you the snare part. So we have that. Then we're going to go like this. Now, if you notice, it got louder as I went. That is called a crescendo. Going from a softer dynamic to a louder dynamic is a crescendo. So what he's doing there is he's hitting with the right hand once, and then he's doing triplets. And he gets louder as he goes. Dut, triplet, 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 dut. And you're going to do 5 triplets total. So you do right hand, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop on the left hand. So if you start right hand on the tap on 1, and then you start the triplet right hand, you're going to end on left hand. Dut, triplet, 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 stop, and then you crash, then you go into the tom part. There's no crash there. You just go straight to the tom part. All right, so putting it together would go like this. And then you begin the toms, right? Again, ready, go. And then we get into that, which I will break down momentarily. All right, so one more, just a little bit more depth on this triplet fill. So there's 5 triplets. You have the tap on 1, and then you have the 5 triplets, and then you're going to stop on the beginning of what would have been the 6th triplet. And it's going to go like this. Dut, and then triplet, that's 1 triplet, 2 lit, 3 lit, 4 lit, 5 lit, stop on the beginning of what would have been the 6th triplet. So dut, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop, right? And then you go into the toms. Okay, so let's move on to the tom section now. I'm going to start at the snare part and then go into the toms and break it down for you. Here we go. Ready? Go. Okay, now the bass is always going to do the same thing during this tom section, and then we're just going to add more toms in on the second half of it. All right, so we have this to begin with. We finished the ride, we finished the snare, the intro. Now we're starting on the toms. Here's what you do. So you're going to do two high toms, right, left, and on the first tom you have a bass. Just like so. Now, then you have a floor tom. Now, once you do that, you're going to go bass flam. High, high, floor, bass flam. And rhythmically, it's going to go like think of it as if you were counting to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not going to be a pause. One of the most common things I see drummers doing is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because they're not doing a prep stroke properly with their bass drum. So make sure that you do the prep stroke, which means preparation stroke. You're preparing to kick the bass drum. If you watch my foot view, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go up on 3. In other words, when I hit the floor tom, my foot goes up, so it's prepared to kick on that 1, 2, 3, 4th hit there. Right? And for you counters out there, it's 1E and a 2 is technically the actual counting of it. 1E and a 2 is how this is counted. Okay, now once you do that, high, high, floor, bass, flam, next you do this. So you're adding more toms. So you go 1E and a 2 and a 3E and a 4. So it's high, high, mid, mid, high, high, mid, mid, and the bass hits on the first mid tom, right? So we got high, high, mid, mid, floor, bass, flam. High, high, mid, mid, floor, bass, flam. Putting it together, ready, go. Just like so. Now you may be tempted to hit the bass on the high tom on the second time because you did on the first time, but just know that that is incorrect. You want to wait till the mid tom on the second half of this tom beat to do the bass drum. So it's bass, 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 right? Bass, floor, bass, flam, bass, floor, bass, flam. Okay. All right, so that is the fill section broken down. Now let's put it all together and see how it sounds. Here we go from the beginning. All right, excellent. So there we have the intro and the tom section, and the tom section is going to repeat multiple times as well. So make sure you have that down really, really well. And again, you want to make sure that the rhythm of it has no gaps when you're actually doing it. High, high, floor, bass, flam. High, high, mid, mid, floor, bass, flam. So there's no pause when you're actively playing that. High, high, floor, bass, flam. High, high, mid, mid, floor, bass, flam. Make sure there's no pauses, especially around the bass drum. All right, so I hope this was super fun and helpful. And again, if you have any questions, it's why I'm here, to help out. So feel free to reach out to me, Jeremy at e7musicschool.com. Happy to answer any questions. Please also comment below if you have any thoughts, questions, feedback. I love reading your comments, and I would love to reach out and reply to whatever you have to ask. So thanks so much. And as always, guys, be sure to have fun, stay awesome, and rock on. Later, guys.